Hello to everyone watching out on Sonic Paradox. I do apologize for the sudden breaking stream, but I did want to hop online real quick to report that, well, there's been some rather heartbreaking news today. Um, Apparently there has been a tragic death within the past 12 or so hours. Unfortunately, a well-known member in the Sonic community, Sonic fan and a well-known Sonic Retro member, uh, has unfortunately passed away. Um, he goes by the name Cody Lawrence, but you guys know him better, at least in the internet world, as Polygon Jim. If you don't know who he is, he worked on the what is it? The hack Sonic Motobug and Sonic 1. Basically, what happened was you were playing as a Motobug. Um, it's a known contribution in the hacking community. So it's not like he's some unknown. He's actually contributed to the community in a significant way. Quite a few people have played that hack. I'm well aware of the hack. I actually have the hack, so I'm going to be playing that for the next 20 or so minutes for the rest of the stream. But, unfortunately, it's... And it wasn't because he didn't, and he didn't lose his life because of, sickness or something like that. He lost his life because of a tragic car accident last night. Apparently the local news there reported on it too, and it's unfortunate that things like this would happen, but you know, um, it's just I just can't get over this. It's the second big Sonic death we've had in the community. The second death we've had in the Sonic community in just half a year, and it's like, what's going on? I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but when you think about it, when do we ever, you know, it's just, a tragic way to go. It's like the guy was only 21 years old. He had so much ahead of him, and to be cut down like that is just a horrible way to go. It's nothing. There's nothing funny about this whatsoever. I mean, do I think it? Do I think it was in vain? Was it worth it? It was not worth his life. He should not have died from that. No one deserves to die from a car accident. It's, it's just, I just can't believe it, But, it's been a busy day, and it just gets progressively busier every passing minute, but then this happens, and you're wondering, suddenly your day doesn't seem so chaotic and busy because, there are others that aren't even able to experience a day at all now, I mean, it just makes you wake up and realize you could be in a lot worse situation than you are now. And I really do feel like things just haven't been, you know, hold on, I'm getting some stuff on Skype real quick, and it's very important. Very important. But it's like I just can't get over this. I really cannot believe this has happened. And it's like I said, it's the second death in less, maybe what, 6 months? Um, it's like the Sonic community is just not having a good year, and it's like I said, there really isn't any reason to. I can't believe this. I honestly never expected this to happen. I didn't even personally know the guy. And I'm still hurt like by this, it's nothing that I would honestly think would have happened today. I mean, what with all that. It's like I didn't personally know the guy, like I said, but it's like you still feel pain because this is someone that didn't deserve to die. They didn't deserve to lose their life. Nothing. There's really no reason that this should have happened. None. It's just as bad as the passing of that poor child. It's just, I honestly, I think what hit me the biggest was finding out that the guy literally is the exact same age as me, and he and I are literally a week apart from each other. He was born on April 10th, 1992. I was born on April 17th, 1992. Literally, we are. Literally, we were exactly 1 month or 1 week apart from each other. I'm literally just as old as he is. Yet here I am, and he's gone, and it's like, what have I done, why am I alive and he isn't, it just makes me feel like I haven't really done anything, and he has, and it's like, why, I honestly feel like he deserves to live, and me, I don't know. I mean, I honestly feel like, he's got a lot, he had a lot more potential, and he had a lot more things to deal with, with life, and it's just, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just can't fucking believe this, I mean, no one deserves to die in that fashion. No one. No one. But, I'm just, it just hits me hard because it's like, the guy is literally the exact same age as me. We are almost exactly the same in age. Like I said, we're only a year apart, and it just hits home to me, And it shouldn't be. It's like I said, I didn't know the guy personally, but it's like it didn't matter. I still feel like I lost a close one, It's like it doesn't even matter if I don't know the person. I still hurt just as if I did, because, you know, the Sonic community, as much as I tend to branch out from it every now and then, I got my start in the Sonic community. I have most of my influence in the Sonic community, you know. I mean, I consider Sonic Paradox, you know, my family. I really do. And, you know, every now and then it's just moments like this that just, I think it makes all of us glad that we're able to even live to see another day, you know. And that we do take life for granted, and that any day, you know, something like this could happen and you never expect it. And it's just heartbreaking. It really is. And I'm just, I mean, I'm going to try not to let it ruin my day, because there's quite a lot to, you know, have today. But I better believe this really, this just hurts, you know. It really does. I mean, I can't get over this, but I am going to be playing something that I do think it's very, I think it's rather fitting, because this is his most noteworthy, you know, even if it's the most noteworthy, it's the most noteworthy thing I could do right now. I just need to see if I can find it, because I don't know, I can't find it listed on here for some reason. There it is. Okay, guys, I do think it's very worth it that I play this. I honestly do feel like it's really deserving that I do play this, but I am going to be playing the main thing that he contributed to the Sonic community. He contributed this. Do I think I'm going to do good at this game? I don't care. But, if this sounds too loud, tell me and I'll turn it down. But, I figured I would play, you know, his biggest contribution. You know, this is what everyone knows him by most of all. He made this. You know, I didn't expect that I have to play it in circumstances like this, but unfortunately it looks to me like, you know, it does, huh? Alright, let me turn the fusion thing down a bit. But I figured, you know what, I may as well play his biggest contribution, and that's Sonic 1 Motobug Edition, you know, where you could play as the Motobug Badnik. If it's still loud, tell me, but, just like I said, I would have much rather have played this in better circumstances, you know. If there's nothing I hate more, it's when I have to, when it's doing something out of pure, you know, sadness and gloom. I mean, I really do think that, you know, people like him don't come around often, you know. I honestly feel like no one out. I honestly feel like I am stuck. There we go. That I don't know, Twinny. Twin, I really don't know. But he did contribute to this hack. He's been around in the Sonic community for many years. He does actually have a wiki post on Retro, a wiki article about him on Retro, and that generally gives you an idea of what he's done. I'll bring up that article in a moment once I'm done with this zone. But, for the moment, I'm not going to be playing too long either, because I know you guys are probably going to want to see Radio Redux, so I will allow, you know, AUK to take the reins and kind of explain what's been going on, because needless to say, there's been quite a lot that has happened, and, you know, I really don't think, you know, it's worth to take I don't want to take anything away from anyone right now. I think, really, this is a time where I think we all really need to band together and stop the bullshit, you know, for once. And, I honestly... I honestly feel like it's, you know, worth giving as much credit to the guy as necessary, because this isn't wise to, you know... To badmouth the Sonic community right now would be an absolute dick move, you know. And that's honestly what I feel like. This isn't, you know, and it's not like, you know, this person's, you know, someone that we don't really know well. It's not just a regular everyday Sonic fan who doesn't, you know, hasn't contributed much in the community, you know, it's just a Sonic fan, you know, but it hurts a lot when it's a, you know, a mere kid that unfortunately had a, you know, drowning accident, you know, ended up drowning, but it's even more upsetting when it's, you know, someone that's among us, you know, it's someone that was part of the Sonic community, you know, contributed and did stuff with us, you know, and it hits a chord even bigger, I think. That doesn't mean, I'm not saying, like, some people are more, you know, deserving or respect than others, and, you know, they're more entitled and things like that. No. Every person has that entitlement. Every Sonic fan, you know, it doesn't matter how into the franchise you are. It doesn't matter what you like. It doesn't matter what you do. You're still a Sonic fan, you know? It's just, I think it hurts even more when you realize something like this, it just hits you closer to home, you know? It's pretty damn close to home when, you know, someone like a regular everyday Sonic fan, you know, passes away, but when it's a figure in the Sonic community on the internet and as a whole that, you know, did this, it just strikes me as outright saddening. But I mean, I've already died, so what can I say? I didn't say the hack was easy, but it's like I said, that doesn't matter. I don't even care at this point that I lost all my lives. I just don't know what to make of this, you know? I'm so emotional right now, and it's like, I can't think straight, you know? I can't think straight, I can't, you know, piece together the right words. I just can't fathom it, you know? Just, if you badmouth the Sonic community, please just, you don't deserve to be among us, you know? You don't deserve to be in this community. We may argue a lot, you know? We may quarrel every now and then. We may have our facepalm worthy moments, you know? We're a community that has our moments, but when a comrade, you know, a fellow comrade passes away, you know, a fellow Sonic fan passes away, we're going to unite as one. You know, we may have our bad moments, but believe it or not, we do have our good moments too. And I honestly feel like, you know, as bad as it is for it only to show up in the most heartbreaking circumstances, it does prove that we as a fan base and a community can come together in times of need. and unite as one, and hold each other's hands, and comfort each other, and keep help each other keep our heads held up high, and just be there for each other. And you know I think we're all a family, as we're just a dysfunctional family. And I feel like we need to understand that as much as we may get annoyed at the fan base sometimes, at least we're even able to feel anything at all. At least we're able to say our voice, speak our voice, say our mind, say what's on our mind. And then we have moments like this where we're reminded we're lucky to even be alive right now. We take life for granted. We take our voicing about Sonic as a whole for granted. We take our critique of Sega for granted. We take our podcast for granted. We take everything for granted. And it's moments like this that remind us that that's reality. It's right there in front of us, and it hits us in the most horrible of ways. And while I really wish that we as a community could bind together in better circumstances, because we're very capable of doing so, it's just, you can't say please, if you're not upset by this, I'll be outright shocked. I don't care what you thought of the guy. No one deserves to die like this. No one. I don't care what you thought of the guy. He was still a Sonic fan. He's still among us. He was one of us. And I think he should be, remembered as such. He contributed this, guys. Remember that. I just, want you guys to remember that while we're together. We're all for one cause. We all like one thing. We're all Sonic fans. We're all Sega fans. We're all fans. I mean, I don't want to make this sound like a whole heartfelt, well, not heartfelt, but what's the word? I'm just, my mind is out of it. But I don't want to make it sound like it's a gushy, girly speech, I guess. But this is generally how I feel. It's just, this is why I'm still in the Sonic fan base today, despite the fact that we have our moments a lot. It's just, we also have moments like this where we're reminded, yeah, I do think that we can unite as one. We can come together when we absolutely need to. We can we can become a family. It's as if we were reborn. But I know I didn't play the game for very long, but I honestly can't really, I just can't think right now. And this isn't just me, I'm not the only one that's been affected by this. The whole community has been affected by this. There's no reason to be in a happy mood right now, except to be proud that we've had a Sonic fan who rose to the occasion and created something absolutely brilliant and genius. He created this. He created what you guys are seeing on your screen right now. He's gonna live on forever as a Motobug. He will live on forever in our hearts and on our emulators and on our computers, in posts, internet posts, a wiki page on Sonic Retro, and this brilliant Sonic hack. And while we won't be able to have the man himself, he's left behind quite a bit of stuff, and I think we should be proud of him. We should be proud of what he's done in that sense, and we should be proud that while he may not be here himself, he's left behind some wonderful things, and you know, we should at least be grateful for that. We have stuff to remember him by. I just hope you guys take all this to heart and remember that we are Sonic fans, but we're also family too. I consider Sonic Paradox my family, and I hope that you guys consider each other's family too, because you never know when you never know when that family's gonna collapse in front of you. You never know when things are going to. I honestly feel like just don't take things for granted. I don't even know if I'm gonna do my show tonight, honestly. I feel like I should just hold off on doing anything normal right now, because I really don't think it's the right time to rant about anything or critique anything or anything of that sort. I don't even feel like promoting anything right now. I mean, and it sucks because I would like to do that, but it would just be stupid of me and very douchey to do that. So I'm not going to do it. Instead, I want to point all of you to this hack and to this man, because he deserves all the attention right now. He deserves the love. He deserves every ounce of condolences. His family deserves the condolences. His friends deserve the condolences. This whole freaking community deserves condolences right now, because we lost a comrade in a very horrible and tragic way, and I just hope that all of you understand that we may quarrel, we may have our moments, but like I said, we still unite as one, and we all have a common cause, and we may seem divided, but in our hearts, we're Sonic fans. And I don't know what else to say, really, other than rest in peace. I mean, I really hope to God that you're in a better place, and we all in the Sonic Paradox and the Sonic community as a whole all hope your family and your friends, we all hope that we have our hearts are with you right now, and I just hope that we all stop and think for a moment and realize we're not as invincible and godly and elite as we might make ourselves out to be sometimes. I'm not going to point any names and do anything of that sort, but we're human, we're human. And I just hope all of you realize that and take it to heart, and I'm trying so hard to put this into words the right way without sounding like a dick or anything, because I didn't expect this. I don't think any of us expected this. And if you expected this to happen, I'd like to know what psychic powers you have, because honestly I really can't see them right now. But I have the Radio Sega stream on right now to listen to Radio Redux, a very subdued Radio Redux, and rightly so. This isn't the time or place for anything of that sort, and I just I'm sorry for everything right now. you know, I'm sorry for all the, you know, crap that this community goes through, but when you think about it, we're, you know, like I said, we're human, you know, we're not perfect. We don't expect to be perfect, but we like Sonic, you know, and, you know, I really hope all of you take that to heart, and, don't take your Sonic fandom for granted, because you never know if it'll be cut off by, you know, a car accident, or, you know, the unfortunate drowning. I just hope all of you, you know, show some respect and be there for each other, because we're not in a it's a very sad day in Sonic fandom, and I don't know. I really don't know. I can't think straight right now, but I did want to do the stream because I think it's something I felt was deserving in saying, and I guess it'll go up on YouTube. I may as well put it up on there. I do think that the word needs to get out. You know, I do want people to understand how I feel about this too, and hopefully they'll feel a similar way, because I think all of us in the Sonic community really do need to, you know, I do think all of us in the Sonic community need to band together right now. I don't care what it takes, but I really hope all of you, you know, I hope all of you, you know, try to carry out your day in a good fashion. I'm trying to not to make it sound a lot worse than it is, but when you think about it, please, you know, we're Sonic fans, you know, and we all have a common cause, and we need to stick up for each other, and, you know, defend each other, you know, feel good about each other, and not quarrel, and not do all this stuff, because, you know, we all, like I said, are human, and we take this for granted, and we shouldn't, you know, act the way we should sometimes, because you never know when something like this will happen. And just, you know, sorry, I'm just this is just hitting me closer to home than it needs to, and it feels to me like it's hitting me closer to home than it should, but I'm gonna, you know, go ahead and let you guys tune into Radio Sega now before I start losing my composure. I will see you guys whenever, whether it be in the Twitter or the IRC chat for the show or whatever. I'll keep you guys updated on if I'm even gonna do a show tonight because of this, but if not, I'll go ahead and You know, you guys will at least have this to look at, and you know, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great evening. All right, hang in there. We're gonna be in this together. So, rest in peace, man. We're all gonna miss you. And so long.